All right, we're back, everybody. What's on the tube? Brandon's here, Tori's here, Joey's here, all at our own little places. Got a few more things to talk about. Um, Somebody from my favorite football team, the Baltimore Ravens, got into a little bit of a controversy this week. Earl Thomas, the starting safety, got caught with his brother tag teaming a hooker. And were they in a hotel or were they at his house?
I think
Oh, it
they're
was
at
his
his
house.
brother's.
Okay, his brother's house. Okay, so they got caught by Earl Thomas's wife, and she pulled a gun on them and held them at gunpoint. Which,
I mean, she was only upset because he got caught.
well, like, I mean, so there's just so much to unpack here. First off, do you know what Earl Thomas looks like? Like
Yes.
he's not even a good looking dude. Like he's ugly.
He's got money, though.
True. Money makes you sexy. Then so he was with another woman. I said hooker earlier. I don't know if she was a hooker or not. It's just
She was a hooker.
I mean, that's not even the worst part, though.
yeah, it's his brother, his biological brother.
A whole new meaning to Eskimo brother right there.
Absolutely.
Well, I think wasn't there more people? Because what I read said orgy.
Okay.
I take
I only
that as
read
more than-
headlines.
How many people does it take to make an orgy?
I don't know. I would say more than 3.
I mean,
I'd
I
say
feel like
5 at least.
really, I feel like I can do one by myself.
One of your
I'm
hands
not all
is
as
numb.
talented as you.
Both hands.
Gotta sit on them for a while, bit first.
Yeah. All right, so he has an orgy, but like, here's the deal. Like, I love my brothers. I have 3 brothers. I love them all to death. But I don't want to
See things,
yeah. Or just like,
experience.
even if it was like back to back or something like that, I don't think I'd be able to do it. You know, it's just I don't think I want to be in, like, I don't know.
Hey, some families are close.
I guess.
That's the only
Very
way I
close.
can think of it.
I guess. But like, what the hell? Okay, and then like, okay, then your wife catches you and then holds you at gunpoint. So like, what are you like? Are you gonna shoot him? I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Well, I saw one thing, a post saying that he kept this a secret for like, I think it was like 3 weeks at least or something.
Oh, because this happened
from
a
the
while ago.
Ravens. So yeah, this happened at least a month or more ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was 3 weeks or 3 months.
Jeez.
I feel like it was something like that though.
Wow.
But
Well,
yeah, he's been keeping it a secret, and I guess it just got leaked or something.
Jeez.
Sounds like to me like he should be cut.
Yeah, zero tolerance, man. That's what I'm about.
I mean, someone will pick him up still.
Yeah,
I just don't
absolutely.
want Baltimore to have him.
It's not one of the worst things some of the players have done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, like,
especially Baltimore players.
yeah, he was acquitted. So, I don't know. Like, I am very zero tolerance when it comes to like athletes doing, shitty things.
But is having a 3-way like.
Well, no, that's okay. So like, here's the thing. Like, if what you do in your own bedroom, as long as you're not hurting yourself or other people, do your thing. I don't even care.
So I mean, that's why it's
I
not.
guess
He didn't really do
he didn't really
anything.
do anything wrong, but it's the controversy around it, I guess.
It's just he didn't do anything bad. He's just kind of a shitty person for
Yeah,
doing it.
Yeah, for cheating on his wife, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
now if she was involved in the orgy, totally different story. It's all okay.
Fair
then.
game.
Yeah. I think it's a story because she caught them and pulled a gun on them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, oh yeah, Earl Thomas and his wife have orgies all the time. It's like, yeah, and then they're
So I
like, yeah,
wonder if she's
probably
in
everybody
trouble.
does. Well, I mean, I
I'd
guess
imagine.
he would have to press charges on her. I'm assuming.
That's what I
right?
mean. Like, maybe he'd be like, "Hey, don't say
I-
anything. I won't press charges."
I
Maybe
read
that's why it didn't
something
get
that
leaked.
like they're getting a divorce before this happened,
Okay.
and then she just kind of went like,
All right, so like
Crazy.
if they were
Even
getting
more fair game then.
if okay, so if they were getting a divorce and then he had an orgy, then if they were already separated, if the divorce was already like in the paperwork
I don't
started,
think it was like. I think it was just like coming. Like they.
like he
Even
says,
if it's
hey,
been spoken about, then I mean, I still feel it's fair game. If
yeah,
it's not being worked on or anything.
I agree. I
Yeah,
don't know. I guess I'll have to research more. I mean, other like as of right now, I'm in the boat that Earl Thomas is a shitty person.
I'm just a headline reader. I read the headlines
Yeah,
and then become an expert on it.
yeah.
I don't read, so
You don't know how to read, do you?
that's right. I need videos and pictures.
They do help. I don't know if I want to see that video though.
Of Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's ugly.
I was gonna say, imagine what his brother looks like.
We'll be similar.
His brother's definitely better looking than he is.
Really?
Yeah. At least
You
this
seen
picture,
this?
this picture that I saw. I don't know if I'm assuming it's his brother in the picture, but it's just another
It
guy
might be
standing
the
beside
chick.
Earl Thomas. I hope not, because she has a beard. So, or he has a beard.
Well, he's a guy, so
Yeah.
It's a cheap one.
So, I guess next thing on the list, unless you guys have anything more to add about that. Anything
Fuckball.
about any NFL players that you know about that have done some crappy things?
Yeah,
That
another
are still
Baltimore.
active.
Active. Nah. What is that? Everyone's opinion on Rogers? Think he's staying?
For this
Nope.
year, yeah. When's his
Oh,
contract up?
that's mixed
2
feelings right
years.
there.
In 2 years?
All right,
He'll be
Tori, where do you
gone in
think
2
he's
years.
going?
Where do I think he's going?
Yeah.
I keep seeing talks at Denver.
I could see that.
I mean,
I like Denver's rookie.
No, he's coming to Baltimore, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, him or Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
Obviously you take Rogers if the deal works out. I'm not a Denver fan or anything, but from what I've seen, I like him.
I don't like Rodgers very much. So
Listen, Tom Brady's going to retire in 2021, and Tampa Bay's going to sign Aaron Rodgers.
that actually might happen.
I think Brady's going to give it 2 years.
Yeah.
Unless he wins the Super Bowl, which I don't think is going to happen.
Well, he signed a 2-year contract.
So that'll
I
be
feel like if he'd win the Super Bowl,
2022.
he'd want to go out that way. If he had a shitty season, I feel like he'd want a 1-year redemption to see if he just needs more time with that team. But I think 2 years max, he's done. What about Cam Newton? I saw a thing where he said he will not be a backup. So unless he gets a starter role.
Since then, he's changed his tune. I just saw.
Really?
Yeah, that he would.
Because no one's want to hire him or pay him.
Well, I mean, you don't really need a starting quarterback. It's not in demand.
Where's he? Who's New England's quarterback now? Then
Their backup.
Stidman or something.
I don't even know who he
they
is.
trust him. I mean, I guess this is not really like they're probably not really looking to do super great this year.
That's what I saw.
Someone
Saying they're trying to tank it so they get a good pick next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Trevor Lawrence is coming out of Clemson, so. But someone will get hurt, and Cam Newton will go and start there. Maybe he'll come to Pittsburgh then. Because we all know Ben will get hurt.
Hopefully not. But he's been hurt more seasons than not.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good track record, so. Or maybe, what's his name? Lamar will get hurt.
Don't you speak that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
What about
Madden
Alex
curse.
Smith?
Listen, you can hate on Lamar all you want, but you got to admit he's an exciting player to watch. He's exciting to watch.
Till he gets popped.
He's exciting, but, Ravens are our rival.
Yeah.
So I generally just don't like anything he does.
Yeah. That's fine.
And you got to admit, a running quarterback, it's a ticking time bomb. Generally.
Russell Wilson. He's made it.
Yeah. He's slowed down a lot on his run. He don't run near as much as Lamar.
Yeah, but he's also getting old. He used to run a good bit.
Yeah. That's fair. But
he had a good run game to support him. and he had receivers that could make plays when needed, and good tight ends.
Lamar has
good offensive line.
Lamar's offense is good.
Yeah, and it
got better with Dobbins
for sure. The defense is a lot better now too.
Yeah, their defense is legit.
We hopefully got somebody that can tackle Derrick Henry.
I hope not.
Gosh, that guy's a monster too.
Well, if it's the beginning of the season, they probably will be able to. He always seems to come on towards the end of the season.
Yeah. So before we started this recording, I asked you guys about if you saw Adele's weight loss, and both of you said no. Did you look her up?
Yeah.
That's it's like she looks completely different now, right?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, it's no different than anyone else that would do the same thing. I don't understand why that's a big deal.
Well, I guess
she's famous.
Yeah.
Even then, it's like, all right, well, she did something good for herself.
Good for her. Big whoop.
Is what it is.
That's not like
Next topic.
Well, the question I had, so she's a good singer. Do you think that the weight loss would affect her singing in any way?
That's actually a good question.
Changes of voice.
Because I'm sure, if her chest if she doesn't have the mass to push the air out of her chest or stomach or wherever you sing from, I don't know.
I mean,
it
could get better.
She's a professional. I'm sure she could
adapt.
Figure it out. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess that's all I had about that one. Alex put something on this list about Mike Tyson's fight offers. You have any idea what the hell he means by that?
Apparently,
he is fighting.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's fighting, coming out of retirement.
I sent a picture or something. I shared something in the group chat. I forget what it said now.
It's
but apparently he has a
$20 million bare knuckle or bare knuckle fight or some shit.
Do you remember the name of the guy?
Nope.
I'll fight him for $20 million.
I want to say Tyson Fury comes to mind.
Nah, that wasn't it. I remember that. I'm looking now.
Tell me that's not the most badass fighter name.
That is a pretty good name,
right? Was that his Fury his legitimate last name, or did he change it to that?
Probably a stage name.
Yeah. Poser.
Yeah, bitch. Calling him out.
I'll fight
this is what this post says, so take it for what it is. I don't know how true it is or anything. I would like to announce that both Shannon Briggs and Mike Tyson have agreed to fight each other in the main event of BKFC 12.
Ooh.
And the guys, Briggs? Whoever it is, he's ripped.
How old is he? That's the thing. Okay.
He looks about Mike Tyson's age.
Yeah. Look about the same age. He's ripped, though.
I'm still going.
Yeah, but have you seen Mike Tyson's training videos lately?
Yeah,
he's still a baller.
I just watched one today, and the guy was saying that he was afraid to hold the bags for Mike Tyson.
I would be too.
You think, yeah, if he slips just a little bit, misses just a little bit, he's gonna break your arm with one of those punches.
Yeah, or you might just get pissed and bite your ear off.
It's true.
Jeez. Mike Tyson is the original Murder Hornet, man.
The OG.
Yeah. Which is our new.
They should have called him the Mike Tysons instead of Murder Hornets.
Yeah, really. I'd be more afraid of him.
Murder Hornets make a cool band name, though.
I could see that.
That's why. That'd be a good one. What is it? They're like 2.5 inches long, which for a hornet, that's.
Well, apparently they're called murder hornets because they kill other bees, not because they kill people.
Yeah, I saw that they kill about 50 people a year in Japan or something like that.
Which isn't really all that bad.
Well, I mean, it's more than zero, so that's.
I mean, how much does a wasp or something kill people in United States a year?
Probably not many. I don't know. I mean, if you're allergic to them, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that still counts.
I guess so.
So, I mean, it may not be 50, but it's probably not far off.
Do you guys want to hear a crazy animal fact?
What animal is it about?
Well, it's about bees and wasps and whatnot.
I'll listen.
So Japanese honeybees. Okay. When their nests will get attacked by Japanese hornets, and what these Japanese honeybees will do, they will like swarm on this Japanese hornet like in a ball and just like vibrate their wing muscles and stuff so hard that it brings the temperature up so high that they actually cook that hornet and kill it before it can destroy their nest.
I think I've heard that somewhere.
Crazy
recently.
stuff,
I was going to say, I know that's a fact because I just heard it on another podcast.
Yeah, that's where I
like
heard
this
one too.
Today.
Yeah, but that's an insane well, then they say like the difference between like the temperature that'll kill that bee and the temperature that'll kill that wasp, it's like 1 degree or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So like if it got just a little bit too warm, they're gonna kill some of their bees. But I guess at a certain point, like, you know, a couple casualties.
I saw a video of a praying mantis and one of those killer hornets, murder bees, and the praying mantis ripped it to shreds.
Nice.
You don't fuck with the praying mantis, though.
True.
Especially the females.
I mess with praying mantis all the time. Every time I find one, I mess with it. I'll get a little stick and poke at it and everything, and once you do
That's just not right.
Why don't you do it with your pecker next time?
Because I don't know why.
Once it's finished with you, it'll rip your head off and eat you.
I don't have a lot of pecker to spare, so. Murder hornets, man. Where are they even from? That's what I need to know.
Japan.
Asia.
They're from Japan? Oh, yeah, I guess I just said that earlier, didn't I?
I saw a video once of, I forget the name of I think it's called Brave Wilderness. The dude's name's Coyote Peterson.
Yeah, Coyote Peterson, yeah.
He let one of those sting.
Oh, my guy, dude.
I saw that.
I love that guy.
He lets all these, like, animals and insects bite him and shit.
Yeah. And then, like, my favorite part of every one of those videos is the camera guy going, "Are you all right?" Every single video. Coyote Peterson's on the ground just in agony, screaming his head off, and the camera goes, "You okay?" No, he's not okay. He's clearly not okay.
Yeah, clearly hurt.
Jeez. There's so I looked up the Murder Hornets thing, and Tori, you're right. There are a lot of, I guess, a lot of videos about these praying mantises taking care of murder hornets for us.
Yeah, I saw one today. Like, it grabbed it by the head and just started biting its eye.
Yeah.
Like, ripping its eye out.
I don't think, I didn't think these murder hornets were really, I think it was just like that, sensational whatever, where like, oh, hey, here's our next thing to be worried about, everybody.
Well, apparently,
something new to trend.
We're all looking for something to be.
Apparently, they've been over here since like 2018.
Okay.
And this was in Washington and Canada.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, they said, like, what I read was, like, there was 2 cases of them in Washington, and then they found a nest in Canada.
Good Lord.
I mean, the nest has been taken care of.
Yeah.
Soon someone, like, popular, has a lot of followers, post something on or Twitter or Facebook or something.
Yeah.
Then it gets shared, and then everyone finds out.
Oh, yes. I mean, like I said, it's just everybody needs something there. At this point, we're all just looking for the next thing.
Everyone's bored with the Rona.
And I think it's more like this is more or less just the LOL. Like, look at this crazy thing that's gonna kill us now. Yeah. Next week they'll come up with something else, or next month they'll come up with something else crazy. I just want somebody to like come back from the dead and start eating each other. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Thriller.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Could you imagine moonwalking down the street, spin around and bite you? Michael
Jackson and Prince.
You leave Prince out of this.
Be a killer duo.
Alex is a big Prince fan.
I know. I'll take his side on this one. You don't talk shit on Prince.
I couldn't even tell you a Prince song.
Me neither.
She wore a raspberry beret. That's Prince. There's others, but I just can't think of it any right now. Purple Rain.
I do know that song.
Yeah.
But that's probably obviously his most popular, I'd say.
Yeah. So that's all I got on that list. Oh no, never mind. There's one more thing. I guess the Tyson Food plant. There's a huge breakout of COVID-19 there. 58% of the workers at Tyson have it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is it contaminating the chicken?
Probably. I mean, if they're handling and coughing them.
I can't imagine. Like I know everybody's supposed to be wearing gloves or be wearing masks and everything, but like 80% of the places I go into, they aren't wearing their masks and stuff.
Even then, a mask, especially like the cheap cloth ones and stuff, it's not gonna stop 100% of it.
Yeah. But
I mean, it can be contaminating the food.
No, I did.
Which I don't know if cooking it will get rid of it.
Yeah, that's okay. So I did hear about like obviously cooking it, the higher temperature can kill it, and then I also saw that contact on something called a fomite, which is like a classification of like some sort of material or whatever. It can't be transferred from fomites to humans or something like that. I'll have to find the thing again and share it to you guys, but because I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, fomite, but
well, now we're apparently having a bunch of like meat shortages and shit.
I saw, but yeah. There's something about somebody in the Congress or whatever is trying to do something as far as like deregulating stuff just to get more local product to local people.
So like chemical induced stuff.
Well, like trying to like I guess just circumvent certain things from the FDA or the USDA or whoever, just to make it easier for like for if you have a cow that you're slaughtering or taking to a butcher shop, a local butcher shop, and then I can go to that butcher shop and buy it. You can't, or something like that. But then like the USDA doesn't have to be involved at all in that.
I don't understand why the shortages are happening though, unless it's finally just catching up from all the hoarders buying up everything.
I don't know about that. I think it was like maybe even just lack of people to do the work, and like just stockpile of animals that just can't be used or whatever, or stockpile.
I feel like everything food related, it was classified as essential.
True.
So I feel like all those people should still be working.
I'll have to look into that.
Probably just from people fucking going out buying everything they can.
Yeah.
Every time I went to Walmart tonight to get groceries, no meat whatsoever left.
I was at Giant today. They had maybe 50% on shelf.
Yeah. I did an online mobile order for Weiss Market actually, and so it was actually kind of funny because we actually tried to get like the plant-based Impossible Burger things, but not the actual Impossible Burgers, but it was a different brand. But they didn't even have those on the shelf, so people
were getting desperate.
Yeah.
Was there a multiple day wait for that?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Well, like when you made your order.
No, we made it that morning, and they
got it the same day.
Yeah. I mean, it's all luck of the draw, really. It was like a middle of the day. Like I had to be there like 4:30 on a Wednesday to pick it up, but like Saturday and Sunday slots are usually full instantly. Those ones usually a couple days or like a week or two out, but that's the only way we've been doing our groceries lately is the online order stuff. It's been fine so far.
I don't like doing that because I never know what I want until I'm there and look at it.
Yeah, that's how I am.
The problem, I guess the biggest problem we've had is with produce, like because we don't get to pick.
You get shitty stuff.
No, I wouldn't say shitty. You just get what they give you. Like we've had, one or two times where it's, we get like the apples that we got aren't it's probably not the pack that I would have picked, but then again, like
they can
I don't know
use
what
that
all was
as
there.
getting rid of the stuff that they have been sitting that they're going to have to throw out, but now they can get paid for it.
But you know what? Like, I got like 2 shitty apples in that bunch, but I didn't have to fight through the crowds and deal with all the shitty people in these stores.
They're not hoarding apples.
Some people might be.
I was at Walmart tonight. There's plenty of apples.
Okay, well, good to know.
One of the things that are still like very slacking is like noodles, pasta.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bare shelves. I don't understand it.
Make your
Like
own
I went to
noodles, man.
Giant, and there's like maybe 3 different kinds compared to like usually 25, 30 different types of noodles.
So well, I sent that picture a few weeks ago, but I made homemade pretzels here at my house, and I did it without yeast because there's no yeast anywhere. No stores had yeast on the shelves at all. So I think everybody's in the quarantine. They're like trying to find their new hobby, and everybody wants to be baking apparently. So
It's not a bad idea.
yeah,
I have a little bit of a stock of yeast from last time I made pizza dough.
yeah, you bastard. It's all your fault.
I could have sold you one if you asked.
I used what did I use? Lemon juice and baking soda or baking powder. Equal parts makes yeast basically.
Still have like the same texture and everything.
I mean, so like normally you when you put your yeast in, you have to wait for it to like activate and
Yeah, you have to let it rise.
Well, with the lemon juice and the baking soda thing, like it was kind of like instant. Like there was no waiting. You just had to go right away. Or at least that's what I did anyway. And my stuff turned out okay, so I'm thinking I did it mostly right.
They looked good.
Yeah, they were.
I saved that post or something. I was going to try making it sometime, but I forgot about it until now.
Super easy. It's basically like you make bread, and then instead of like you don't just put it in the oven, for the bites anyway, you chop it up into bite-sized pieces, and then you dip it in like a baking soda, boiling water and baking soda for 10 seconds or so, and then you bake it, and that makes it a pretzel instead of bread.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah.
How close was it to Annie Ann's?
Not close at all. Yeah. They were a little dry. Mine were a little dry. I mean, first time doing it. Hey, I think I did a good job.
Trial and error.
Yeah, and I didn't use yeast either, so maybe that could be part of the problem.
Nothing beats Annie Ann's pretzel.
Annie Ann's pretzels are good. Philly pretzel factories are also really good, but I still think I prefer Annie Ann's.
Never had one of them.
There's one in the Benner Pike Walmart in State College. I'll tell you what though, Cinnabon. If you go to Altoona Mall, there's an Annie Ann's in the Altoona Mall.
Yeah,
there's a Cinnabon downstairs, dude. Cinnabon changed my life. Anytime I walk past, I'm getting one. Like $2.50 for like a cup of it's a Cinnabon. Best thing in the world.
I'm not a big sweets person, so I always go for the Annie Ann's jalapeno pretzel.
I don't think they make those anymore.
I haven't seen one for a while, but I also haven't been to the mall. I've been to the mall like once in the past 3-4 years.
I went when I just got this new phone, and I wanted to get one. And they didn't have them.
Yeah, last probably 2 times they're out. They haven't had one, but they used to always have them.
Man, they must not make them anymore.
I don't really do jalapeno though. Do they do like cream cheese or anything in them too? To make it like a jalapeno popper?
I mean, I don't know if you can ask for that.
Probably like a cream cheese icing.
I've never asked for that. I just like the jalapeno.
I guess.
A little bit of mustard on it.
Nah. I'm not a mustard fan either.
Thank you.
I gotta have mustard on my soft pretzel, any kind.
Mustard's gross.
I like either a jalapeno or plain with salt.
Yellow mustard. Like I did have like a garlic something or other mustard one time. That was decent. But any other mustard I ever had has been just terrible. Like people that like even like on like my burgers at McDonald's, if I taste the mustard in that thing, freaking ruins it for me.
I used to eat like spoonfuls of mustard.
Oh God, what the hell is
like in, I think it's like elementary school because we thought we were cool doing that.
You used to do it to me just to fucking gross me out.
Yeah, see. So that would probably like what, middle school?
Yeah, because I fucking hate mustard. Like the smell of it just makes me want to puke.
I enjoy it. I don't like the fancy mustards or anything. That just has to be like plain yellow.
Plain yellow mustard. You
Yeah.
take a mouthful
Plain
of that,
Jane.
no problem, huh?
I mean, I would do it just to be dumb.
But
I mean, I could do it now, but I'm like,
ugh,
it's not something I would do now.
no way.
But I
Go do
could
it
if I
right
needed
now.
to. I could.
Get a spoonful. Do it on the pod.
If they could watch on video, I would.
We'll do a live video next time.
Yeah.
Is Alex's birthday coming up?
Yeah.
What is it? Next week?
13th or
13th.
Which kind of sucks because he's like done something for all of our birthdays so far, but now like we can't do shit because we don't get to see each other.
Get it to him when everything's lifted, when everything's over.
I'm ready to try them crickets.
They're see, they got postponed. They're not coming till the 19th now.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
They're gonna be stale.
Still, I won't open at least one of the packs. I'm really excited to try these things. But they're not coming until May 19th now.
Sons of bitches.
That's what I said. And we even got Prime membership. So
ask for a refund.
For the Prime? Or for the crickets?
Just for the crickets.
No, I still want the crickets.
Why would you redo your Prime? You said you had to get rid of it because you bought too much shit.
Yeah, well, so we needed something like desperately, and we needed it Monday. We needed it Monday, so like we re-upped. We did our 2-week free trial for Prime, and then we're gonna cancel Prime, obviously. But we needed this particular item for Monday and ordered it, so it'll be here Monday according to Amazon. We'll see. We'll talk about the item another time. It's for my wife, so actually I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind. It's not like anything sexual or anything. It's just
now I'm just my mind's racing with ideas.
Yeah. I'm talking myself into a freaking hole again.
You always do.
But yeah. So I'm just gonna stop. We're gonna drop it, and that's that. I guess I'm out of stuff to talk about. We can wrap this one up and then move on to our bonus.
It's a good part 2.
I feel like it was a pretty decent part 2. So anybody has any questions about anything, any complaints, come at me, bro.
I was gonna say you're the HR rep.
I am the HR guy. You can find me on Twitter at usually_sticky. Is usually _sticky. And like I said, come at me.
And if you're on Reddit, give us karma.
However that works.
Yeah.
Tori's gone again somehow.
Yeah, he just ditched.
So all lower cases, no spaces. What's on the tube for Instagram? And what was Twitter? Joey does a lot of Twitter stuff. So what's Twitter?
You can find us on Twitter by searching "What's on the Tube." You can find us there one way, or at WOTTPOD. What's on the Tube Pod. Hit us up, like our stuff, retweet us, DM us, do what you do on the Twitter.
All right. We will be returning with a bonus Tiger King special for you guys.
You're going to want to stick around for this one.
We are going to be casting our own Tiger King and debating who should be who on the show. You don't want to miss it. So look forward to this episode.
I'm just excited to see what everyone else casts.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like mine aren't that good, but I have a bunch of things for other people's.
Yeah. Tori made the list, so we're going to make him head this one up. So,
Fair.
All right, we're going to get him back in here, but I'm going to stop the recording now. So we'll see you guys soon.